Hey YouTube, this is Andrea here. I am back with page 2. We are going to finish up page 2 and we will do the cover page of page 3. And then the next video we'll be working in page 3. Alright, so let's just flip her over. This is where we ended last. And we made these 2 flip outs. We are going to be making photo mat here and here, and then we have pocket cards that are going to go in here, and we're going to outline these black areas here. So I'm going to use paper cutter, and you're going to need all the same stuff that we discussed last time. I'm going to use this sheet here, and I've already marked off where I want to cut it. So we are going to cut this side. We're going to start it here. And we're going to do the same on this side. This is for this left and right side. And we're going to cut here. Okay. And then I'm cutting out for here and here. This one goes to here. It makes it so much easier and goes by so much quicker if you pre-mark your paper and then start the video. Then it doesn't take 50 minutes. But you do want to have a good straight cut. So that's why we have that. Then I have this piece here. Scrap. Hang on to your scraps, you might need them. It is 9 p.m. and the puppies are still wild and crazy. Here. This is what we're working with. Okay. So what you want to do now is remember your measurements are your own. Your flat may not be as big as mine. you want to go ahead and distress the edges. I'm using black ink. And I'm going to use a combination of tape and glue, just so that I am absolutely sure it doesn't degrade as fast as it normally would if it was just tape. Okay. I love this purple. And purple is my daughter's favorite color, so we are right on time. She also likes pink, and I can remember when she was little, she hated pink. She hated pink, but she had to have dresses because she hated jeans and pants and shorts. So she wore a lot of blue. And she wasn't really fond of yellow and purple back then either. So that's funny, because now she's almost 30 and those are her favorite colors. Funny, funny, funny. Alright. I love how that turned out. It's so pretty. I did pick out some more stuff to put on, like the pockets and stuff. Put on pockets and stuff. It's upside down. So I thought maybe this one or this one. We'll see. We'll see how that looks. The fun part about making these little books, or big books, is keeping that person that you're making it for in mind, knowing them really well, or do you know them really well? You know, well enough to make something and it not get put into storage. even if it gets put into storage, you know your kid will pull it out one day, especially when you're gone. And then they'll realize they should have had it all along. I like this pink one. Whatever you do, don't let it fall onto your paper, especially if it's permanent tape. And I think I have to cut this down just a little bit. Okay, and over there. Let's try this again. I love that. And if you should ever drop something and not be able to get it back up and you're doing your edges in black, just get a Sharpie and draw a line. It'll cover it right up. So I got my pocket covers here. Just want to fix this corner. So, these are butterflies. They're just a little, like, not faded, but what do you call it? Ombre. They're like a peachy pink with a little purple hue. And I got one for this side. Now I have this beautiful bird, and I want to use this bird. Word is a word, and word is a bird. Edge, and I'm going to use that on the bottom left. Yeah, I love that. Turned out beautiful. Let me push this up so you can see. Okay, this turned out so pretty. And I have another one that I want to put up here, and it's going to be these blue butterflies, and they're like ombre as well. So let's mark that up. Here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. We will go ahead and de-stress this one. You have to be careful. This right here is going to drive me nuts. So I think what I'll do with that, because I like the distressed look, but that is not really a distressed look to me. It might be to others, but not to me. And I'm going to use a stamp, and I'm going to stamp something there. I love that. So let's grab that stamp. This one says, "You're my favorite." I love that. This is, "The best is yet to come." Let's see, is that too big? It might be too big. Shoot. But "You're my favorite" should fit. Thanks, darling. No, it's gonna be, I'm gonna try "The best is yet to come" and just cover up the part that I can't get to fit. That's what I'm gonna do. So, let's get out old Betsy. That's my stamping block. Oh, Betsy. Okay. And then I want to cover this up here, right here. And I'm going to ink up the rest. Oops. Try not to get your fingers. You know what, let me get my big ink pad. That little one is probably best for distressing. Oh yeah, I think that's better. I think I'm going to want to do it on a sheet of paper first, because I don't want it to smear or drip. So let's see. So that's how it turned out. And as you can see, there's a little extra ink in there. So that's where your handy Q-tip comes into play. You just clean that out to keep it from dripping down onto your paper. Okay. Let's ink up without pressing too hard. Alright, that looks better. Now let's do it. I'm going to take this off because that didn't get inked. And I can get this right on here. Press down. I might need a new block to fit these bigger stamps, but oh, that looks good. And see how the smear just now, it looks like it's a part of the so that's why you should have ink pads. Just so that you're gonna, if you make a mistake, you can clean it up. So that's why. And I have these little flower ones, and I want to put the flowers on here. Get my ink towel, wipe that off real good. These little bad boys on there. Let's try there. 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 I got him kind of cat-a-corner. That's going to be cute. Okay, so we're going to go with that. Inking up my inky-dinky things. to flip the image and come from the other corner. Okay. I'm going to take one of them off. Yes, perfect. Alright, then I'll clean those up. And we'll put this away. We are done stamping. If you wanted to go further, you could color them in or leave them for the person you're making it for to color it in. So, I have a Sharpie that I want to use to do that little trick I told you guys about, which is here. And this is just so I don't go overboard with the Sharpie. I'll just go in and color in what you didn't want to have showing, like that. See? That looks all professional. I'm going to do the same on this side. Sharpies are like alcohol markers. They're very strong, so if you're not tolerant of the smell, then don't try to use them. So I always want to go down the edge of this one here. Do it on the side as well. Just going down the edge, capturing the edge of the paper. Like that. That's it. Don't overdo it. I do want to go on this one here though. Like that. Okay. Oh, and then maybe this side right here. Oh yeah, much better. It's like crayons. Just got to keep coloring and coloring. That looks so much better, and I love the way this turned out. Now here's the card that I want to make for this side. This is the stock I'm using. And you're going to need your corner punch. You don't have to have this one specifically, of course, but you are going to want to round off your corner, and it doesn't have to be this deep of a round. I am using, what size? Well, it doesn't say, but it's a deep corner. There are smaller ones that you can use, but this is, see how much it cuts off. And then I want to go ahead and distress my edges carefully so I don't have to use the Sharpie trick. We want to be careful. And then again, you don't have to have this tool. It's just something that I want to do for this pocket, for this card rather, that's going to go in that pocket. And I'm going to use a white one. I do have black. you know, I have a lot of black everywhere already, so let's go with the white. Let's make it stand out. And you want to put this on and punch a hole in this before you actually decorate your card, because you want to just get it to the point where it's not going to be in the way. Let's go. And I'm measuring here. I'm going from side to side, and it's 3.5 inches. My middle is right here. Okay, so that's where I want to put my hole. So I want to pull this button out, or push it in rather, and I have this hole on this side ready. Ready. Okay, a little tiny hole. And then you want to press your eyelet in there. And I already have mine set for this size because this is the only size they sent me when I bought the kit. If you want to decorate the back with other paper, don't punch your hole until you get the other paper on there. Okay, place it in there and press down. There, so cute. And we'll put that away. Then I want purple thread. This is not red. This is thread. You can use any type of thread you want. This is DNC. And I want to go with this lavender, I think. This one's too, it matches the purple too well. Yeah, that matches way too well. So does that one actually. Let's go, how about, that looks the same. How about this one? Ooh, that's gorgeous. Let's go with that. So you want to unravel, let's say about a foot. And then cut that off. This is all tangly. I knew that was coming up. All right. Thank you for removing yourself. Now I want to wrap it long ways like this. Then I'm going to slip it through the hole. Like so. You know what? I'm going to need a little more. This is not going to be enough. Let me see if I do it this way. Let me try it this way. It should be enough this way. It doesn't have to be really thick. I'm always trying to make things thicker. So you wrap it around and you just pull it through a loop. You can then take these apart and tie a knot to keep it nice and secure. But not too tight because it'll bend the paper. There we go. Now I can cut it Or do I want to add a bead? I think I want to add a bead. I really love the beads off of here. So I'm just going to pop this off like that. And it's purple. It's going to be perfect, you guys. So I want to slip that through here. Perfect. I love it. And I want to tie a knot. The first knot I tie is going to go inside the hole. The second knot and also go inside the hole. Okay. All right. Now I want to take both strands. One is going to go through here because we're wrapping it around the bead. And then the other one is going to go through here. Again, we're just wrapping the bead with the yarn. Now we're going to tie, twist it around, and then tie it down. If you didn't want to do this part, you could take just a small bead and just have the small bead be your anchor for the big bead. And then, ooh, I did not mean to throw that on the floor. And now you have your little card with the bead pull. So cute. I love it. I think she's going to love it too. Wow. So I have to put this here, and then we'll get the card on there. Just going to fix this little doohickey up. And I have this card for up here. So let's corner it up. And they're leaving it white on the back is okay to do because they have plenty of journaling that they could put on there. Let's try that again. Alright. This is just slightly darker, so that's going to be nice. Because there's the other one. Okay. And we're going to let the string be the pull on this one. Yes, I love it. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put that right there because I don't like the space that is left there. Maybe we'll just use a bigger piece. Now I feel better about that. There. She'd be like, Mom, you couldn't put a little piece there even though you had more stuff to use. I love this, how it turned out. We used a lot of different mediums. I think it turned out beautiful. This is going to be so fun for her to use. I am going to be using some Velcro, and the Velcro is going to enclose each, I want to say cabinet, but it's not a cabinet, folded area. So, and you don't need a big thick piece, just a couple of slim pieces. Like And you just take it, cut it in half so that you can stick this one onto here, like that. Same with this one. I love using the Velcro as a closure for the inside of the book. It just makes it so much easier. So I want to put the flat end on the flap. Try not to stick it to yourself. Like that. Excuse me. And we're going to do the same on this side. If you're going to use Velcro, just make sure you do your decorating in whatever area you want first, especially when it's the paper, because you're wrapping paper around Velcro is no fun. Alright, so let me put this one down first. This will fall down and it will go there. Let's make sure it works. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's do the same on this side. A little long. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I like the sound of that. Alright, so that is page 2. We are completely done. I know it takes a while to get like all these thoughts and fantasies together, but you know, we got there and now we have it. And if she wants to keep the top closed while she's working in the bottom, that's the whole purpose of having the Velcro there. So it's okay to do that. I love how that page 2 turned out. And we'll decorate the front in our last video. Okay, so now we have page 2. This was page 1. And that's how thick we're getting so far. Alright, so page 3. This is going to be our cover for page 3. I'm going to use page 1 as a template. I want the girl, so I better make sure I get the girl. Okay. That there. And there. Okay. That did not work. I don't know what I wrote on, but it wasn't the paper. There we go. Okay. Now let's cut this one. And then we'll get a black cardstock, which I have right here. Keep your scraps because you're going to be using them. Black paper. tape and our glue. Ooh, I go wild with this glue. Okay. That's probably why I don't have much left. All right. Do a little trimming because I always cut a little long. And it's okay to cut long. It's when you cut short that can cause problems with your design. That's a beautiful cover. Now we want to hole punch it. Gotta do this part first. And you slide it down. Press that down so it'll hold your paper in place. Pull out the number 10 because this is an 8.5 by 11 paper. And then you get the right amount of holes. Perfect. So this is the beginning of page 3, and we will continue page 3 in the next video. We have our motif here, so we're going to put together a lot of really fun stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, just please leave them down below. We'll get back to you. We try to respond to everybody. I think that's about it. Have a great one. Bye.